Hi guys, it's me Avery, and today I am doing an art review because today I went to my grandparents' house on Christmas Eve and I got this art set and a couple of Micron pens. So I will be doing a review of these. I'll be testing them out in my sketchbook and rating them on like a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being very good, 1 being like, I don't really like this. Okay, let's get started. Alright. So first, I'm going to test out my microns. I got a 0.1 micron, and I also got a 0.5 micron. And I am doing this one-handed because I am holding the phone recording. So I really like, just from doing a small little doodle patch right here, this is a very nice smooth drawing pen, and it has a nice good size to it. And I'm labeling it so I know what I use in that spot. And this one is probably going to be the same. Yeah, this one is a very nice one too. And I really like how these write and how they draw. They're very nice. Alright, so really quickly I'm going to pause my camera. I'm going to open this up and show you guys what I have inside. Alright, so this is the inside of my art thing I got. So as you can see, there is one thing for sandpaper, which I have no clue what it's for. I have 3 charcoal sticks, 3 graphite sticks, a kneaded eraser up here. The brand is H&B, I guess. I have a normal pencil here. Eraser. 3 blending stubs of different sizes. And I have no clue what this is called, but I'm going to call it a pencil extendo thingy. It's for like when your pencils get real short, you take them, you put them in right here, and then you pull this down till it's tight and you can still use them. And then this is a small silver and black utility knife. There is 3 charcoal pencils, a hard, a medium, and a soft, and then there is also a graphite pencil. It is like all graphite, no wood. And I actually have gotten one of these before, and they're really nice. And this is a 6B soft. And then we have traditional pencils. Over here is I'll come back to this in a second. We have a charcoal, speech hard. And then a charcoal sharpener, and then right here we have a pencil sharpener, a normal one. So we have 14 normal pencils, all of them in different sizes. We have 8B, 6B, 5B, 4B, 2 4Bs, a 3B, 2 2Bs, a B, an HB, a 2H, a 3H, a 4H, and a 5H. I use pencils kind of like these in the different softnesses. And for like doing nice hardcore shading, my favorite is the 6B and the 3B. And I'm going to take, the drawing stuff, and I'm going to test it out on my little sketchbook over here. And that's just a junk pile of stuff. Okay, so first thing I'm going to test out is the pencils. So I grabbed the 8B H&B pencil. This is a very smooth pencil, and they layer quite nicely. And the lead is very nice. The lead is very nice, and I don't know how it shades yet, but I will test that out in a little bit once I get to my blending stubs. Blending sticks, stubs, whatever you like to call them. Alright, here's the 6B. Since the other brand of pencils I used before is a little different, I'm not sure how this one's going to do. They are probably going to be different, so these pencils do write very smoothly, and I do like them. Okay, and let's see. And the 6B doesn't layer quite as well as the 8B, and I labeled that one wrong. Gonna tilt this over here. And it is a very nice quality like my other pencils I have, which I cannot pronounce the name of for the life of me. So I'm just going to go through and do all of this with all my other pencils and comment certain things on them that I like. I just can't stop saying how smooth these are. They're very smooth. The lead is a nice quality, and it does smudge if like you rub your fingers on the tip, but that's kind of expected for one of the soft leads. Alright, this is a 3B. That was 4B, this is a 3B. As you can kind of see, this one, the 8B right here got wide real quick because how soft the lead was. Then the 6B was kind of the same. But as you go down the line, each lead stroke, well, each pencil stroke kind of gets smaller, and with the 3B that is like definitely true, being a harder lead. And I'm separating these by little boxes. Sorry that the camera keeps moving so much, it's just that like I'm having difficulty figuring out a good position to hold it. This one kind of like switched from like being kind of stiff to like being soft in like 2 seconds, and it was a little weird, but I can get used to that if I use this more in the future. Alright, now we're just testing out B pencil. So this one feels like a lot more harder lead than the 0.8 pencil, well, the 8B pencil, which is very understandable considering they're different lead hardnesses, but there is quite a lot of variation in that. And I haven't used these on art or anything, but if I do, and like I'm gonna probably talk about art stuff again later in the future, well, if I do talk about these pencils, I probably might recommend them or not. But like I like to doodle and stuff, and I like to use alcoholic markers. That's why I mainly use Sharpies and stuff like that. And I like to doodle stuff. And those of you who are Homestuck fans, yes, this is Homestuck. And I'm a Homestuck fanatic. So. I'm a Gemini, by the way. What's your zodiac? This is the HB pencil. Now we move on to 2H. These ones are left in here because they're duplicates of 4B and 2B. Now we're moving on to H2. Focus, you stupid camera, and I have no clue why my flash is on. But it does make it brighter here. And sorry if my voice might sound a little weird to some of my friends who are watching, because my camera, which is actually my phone, makes my voice sound weird. Alright, that was a 2H2 pencil. That is not my favoriteest. It's something I would like. The hardness is something I would usually write with, like at school. And this now is for 3H. If my camera will focus. There we go. 3H. Sorry if my camera doesn't focus while I'm like scribbling here, because my camera is a pain in the ass and a piece of shit considering it's on my phone. Okay. Now we move on to 4H. I think 5H is going to be the hardest lead I'm getting. Yeah, this stuff doesn't layer all that well. Alright, now we move on to 5H at the very, very end of this pencil spectrum. Yeah, this one is definitely the hardest one. Alright, so now I'm going to try out the graphite one. And by the way, if you have recently bought any of these, I recommend being very careful with them, because if you apply too much pressure in one spot, they will break. These are like really, really nice, because like if you want to shade wide areas, you just have to work it down to a really wide stump, and you can just like make big shading areas, and they're real nice. And like I am not going by that scale I was going to, so haha. Alright, so I'm going to sharpen these charcoal pencils real quick, and I'm going to test them out for you. So I will be right back. Okay, so just to let you guys know, I didn't sharpen these down to like a super fine point, because like charcoal is very delicate at times and it can break easily. So I'm going to start off with a soft pencil and show you how that does, guys, how that does. So it is a little difficult to use, and well, probably because I haven't sharpened it properly, but like it's difficult for me to use, And I'm not really into like charcoal mediums, so I'm not really probably going to use that one. Alright, now we're going to use the medium. The medium charcoal pencil writes better, actually. Probably because this right here broke and it's at a finer point. That might be why my soft one isn't working. So, I will... It actually is very nice, and it slightly blends out if you work it a little bit. And then this is a hard charcoal pencil. Oh my god, these pencils hate me. Well, this hard one is like super difficult. Because, like, it is not working for me. I probably am not going to use those. Alright. Okay, I am not going to test out the utility knife or the pencil extendo thingy, because I can't use those. Ah, that was a pain in the butt to get out. So, I'm probably going to test how, like, these blend on, like, pencil, because, like, that's one of the mediums I use most. I'll probably use my graphite pencil. So I just did like a splotchy thing right there, and I'm gonna see how it blends. Well, it does spread the graphite around nicely. So for like, if you're just doing like light shading, this will probably work for you. It's like the big one in this set. So I'm gonna do 2 more little scribbles right here for the other 2 charcoal things. And you can see my arm. And this is the medium size one. It's the second biggest one there. And this one actually blends a bit more than the other ones. Probably because of how like the tip is shaped. It's not pointy like this one. Actually works very nicely, considering I've never had these before. And then this is the super ass tiny one. This one doesn't blend that well like the big one. So I'd probably be using the middle one and maybe this one more often, this one, because if you look at the shading quality, these 2 are better than this one. And then I'm not going to use the eraser because I want to save this, probably because it'll be a good eraser. And I'm going to try out the graphite sticks. And if you're going to use these, just beware, it's definitely going to get graphite all over your hands. So this is the graphite stick in soft. And it's very, very easy to like blend out. And I use my fingers for blending because that's usually what I've always done. And if you're trying to get hard lines, I suggest using the corner of it or like the side if you're just trying to like go straight. If you're trying to get like a nice calligraphy effect, I suggest using like the side here as well. that is the soft one. Now I'm gonna try out the medium. The medium one is a little bit more harder to use because it's more tightly packed and doesn't smudge as easily, and it's super easy to get the hard lines with it, and very nice and clean. Alright, let's try the hard one now. And yes, these do look like sticks of metal, but be warned, they are not. This one gives like a lighter color here and gives very, very good lines. And using the side like this gives a light shade of gray. And we also have charcoal sticks in soft, medium, and hard as well. I'm going to open these and show you them. Sorry, my hand got in the way of my camera. I will open these and show them to you in a minute. Alright, so I just got them out of their package, and they feel really weird in my hand, and these are definitely going to get charcoal over you. Well, I'm handling the soft one, so yeah, there's that. Okay, let's test these out. And this is the soft. Yeah, that does go on very nicely. And like you can get different variations from just the way you use it. And I probably shouldn't set that on my bed, because yes, I am filming on my bed and I don't want to get the charcoal everywhere. Right, and this is the medium. And this one is a little more densely packed than this one is, as you can kind of tell. But if you keep scribbling real hard, it will give you the same effect as the one up here. Okay, so this is the hard one, which I am expecting to be very difficult to work with, but it's actually not. Writing on the side, it gives you a very, very light shade of gray, and that as well. And then, now I have gone over the entire kit. Well, except for like the erasers and the sandpaper, because like I have no clue what the sandpaper does, and the eraser I don't really want to try out because I don't want to start using them yet. And I am not going to test the utility knife, and this I don't even want to use yet because it's like none of my pencils are short enough for it yet. And I have to say this case is very nice, and it has extra compartments if you want to add more pencils and pens or anything. And also, if you don't like some of these pencils, you can take them out and replace them with some other ones you like as well. And the sharpeners are very nice, and they are good quality. And all in all, it has good packaging. So this is going to be the end of my video, and like, subscribe, and comment to see, well, to ask what I should do next. I do all sorts of crazy things, so. And I plan on doing a vlog on Christmas with like me and my family there, so. That's it. Bye guys. See you next time. Crazy Troll out.